Hi guys, it's Aurora, and today we're going to find out what you need to know about the month of August. We're going to be doing month aheads with your element for astrology. So whatever your sun sign or your rising sign is what you're going to want to watch, you know, or whatever just feels right? If you're feeling really watery, watch water. If you're feeling fire, watch fire. It's up to you. This is your life, my friends. But today we're going to be using two different decks. We're going to be using the Citadel Oracle deck, and we're also going to be using, oh my god, I've gone blank, Star Spinner Tarot. We're going to be using the Star Spinner Tarot deck. So this is a standard tarot deck. It's got a couple extra lovers cards because the artist is hella inclusive, which we love to see. But yeah, so look down below for the timestamp for your element, for what sounds good for you, and I'll see you there. So we're starting with fire. It is the current Leo season right now, so why not start with fire? It's beautiful, it's glorious. I'm a Leo, and I just love the sign. So let's start off with your oracle cards. What do fire signs need to know about the month of August? I've already had a jumper. What is it? Ooh, it is the Wise One in reverse. Now, this deck is interesting because it does read reversals, and I find that most decks don't do that. Most decks don't read reversals. But here it is, right side up. It's hard to get good lighting in my apartment, so I'm using some lamps, and that's causing a little bit of glare. So we've got the Wise One in reverse, tradition and order. So maybe that you're bucking tradition, you're bucking order. Sounds like a fire sign, honestly. Sounds exactly like us. Okay, what else do fire signs need to know about the month of October? Ooh, the guide. This is beautiful. We've got like a nice bell here. Ugh, I love these cards. They're just phenomenal. It is the guide, inheritance and correction. Okay, so right off the bat, it seems like you are maybe forging your own path with some, I want to say some guidance, but that feels silly. You're forging your own path, I feel like, based off of something that's been laid down for you. Now, just because it's been given to you doesn't mean that you have to accept it exactly as it is. You can always tweak and change things and make them your own. You don't have to just continue the status quo because it's always the way that it's been. Like, that's annoying. It's exhausting. It's boring. So, and it doesn't seem very fiery, right? You want something that's going to start your engines. You want something that's going to make you feel more alive, not the same old, right? You weren't put on this earth to continue patterns that have existed for a millennia. Okay, so that's it for our oracle cards. Now we're going to go into some more depth. These are going to be quick today just because we're doing so many. And let's be real, you're probably watching a couple of these. Yeah, so I don't want you getting overwhelmed with spiritual energy, right? Now, if you're new to my channel, I'm Aurora. I run Goddess Gatherings. I do personal tarot readings as well as having a guided journal to help you identify and become your divine self. I also have guided meditations and timeline jumping. So if there's a spiritual service you want, I probably got it. I also have office hours where you can just pick my brain. So a little bit of something for everyone, but my favorite right now is the monthly tarot card subscription. It's 20 bucks and you get a personal reading. Where else can you get a personal reading for 20 bucks? So let's jump into it. What do you need to know for the month of August? What are our victories? Where are we going to succeed in the month of August? Ooh, okay. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't read Roman numerals, sorry. 6 of Wands. How gorgeous. Okay, what are our challenges for the month? Oh, the Queen of Swords in reverse. Honestly, this feels right along line. And how are we going to overcome those obstacles? Oh, the Strength card. This is feeling very similar to the reading that I'm giving for my Instagram just for the first week of August. It's August 4th through, sorry, the 5th through the 11th. So maybe you're watching this then, maybe you're not, but very similar vibes. So Our strengths are the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is like public recognition. It is a parade thrown in your honor for all the hard work that you've done. And it feels very triumphant, right? It makes you feel good, because who doesn't like public recognition? You've worked really hard to be where you are. And it's nice when other people acknowledge that. Like, let's be real. So that's a fantastic place to be. Within the month of August, you're really going to be getting a lot of like accolades and a lot of like pats on the back for your hard work. Now, where you are going to be having trouble is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Let's look at her right side up. So she's very fierce. She almost feels a little sullen, right? Now, swords are all about wit, intelligence, communication. Now, we are in the middle of a Mercury retrograde. It literally went direct, I want to say, August 4th. Today is August 4th. Yeah, it went direct today when I'm filming this. No, I'm sorry, direct, but like solidly in the retrograde. It's not in the shadow period prior to the retrograde. So it may be that communication is very difficult for you. You may have a hard time getting your point across without seeming sharp, right? And the Queen of Wands is very sharp. She's very cutting. Some people would call her cold, but I don't think she's cold. I think that she just gets to the point, right? She doesn't play around. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. And I can't blame her for that. So it might be that you are very similar at this point in your life. I just want you to make sure that you are taking care to choose your words properly. And then how we overcome this Queen of Swords energy is with our favorite big cat, Fortitude. Now, this is the strength card within this tarot deck. It's very straightforward. It's got a lion. You know, if it has a lion, it's the strength card. You don't have to try too hard. So strength, this strength is gentle, right? We are holding a lotus flower, which is showing you rising above the situations that you've been in. It's showing you rising above the muck to show your beauty and your strength. And I think that the way that I don't think that you are the Queen of Swords. I think that you're experiencing a Queen of Swords. I think that maybe people are speaking harshly to you, and that's making it hard for you to want to continue on the path that you're on. And let's be real, we have the Wise One, where we spoke about taking something that's already existed and making it our own. There is someone out there who does not enjoy the fact that you are changing the status quo. Despite the fact that everyone else is celebrating your idea, they want to take you down a peg. They're a little worried that you're going to get a little big for your britches. You're not. They are honestly just jealous. I know all fire signs love to hear this. Speaking as a fire sign, I think very hard about everything that I do, and 90% of the time, people dig it. So that 10% of the time, it amuses me. Like, I wish that I wasn't this way. Actually, I don't. It's just like, if you're the only person with a problem and everybody else likes it, pretty sure they're the problem, right? So just keep on keeping on. Don't let whatever this person's stank energy is slow you down. You just need to have confidence in yourself. And then let's see, is there anything else that fire signs need to know about August? Anything else fire signs need to know about August? Okay, we have the Four of Wands in reverse. Lots of wands, lots of action, lots of change this month. Four of Wands to me always feels like community. It's community, it's initiation into a new group. You are past this point. Either the community that you have, that's where the stank face lies. That's where like the stank vibes are. It might be time for a new community, or this is kind of the first hump in your initiation process. Just know that whatever it is, you are going to be over it soon. I will say it does feel more initiation focused than it does community focused. Let's pull one more card. Okay, the Chariot. Yeah, this is just like a little bump in the road because you are being divinely led, right? This is your path. This is where you're meant to be. And there's nothing that can slow you down on this path. You don't even need like the reins for your chariot. You are just going on sheer willpower and divine guidance. So listen and trust yourself. Anyway, if that resonated, if you like it, please leave a comment below. If you're a fire sign, if you're a Leo, if this is your birthday month, leave a little cat down in the comments. It can be a lion, it can be a little black cat, but just Meow meow, right? Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, if you are here, that means that you are an air sign and you want to find out what you need to know about the month of August. So we're using the Citadel Oracle cards to start off your month. What do air signs need to know about August? Ooh, okay. The Champion. Okay, here it is right side up. So the Champion in reverse is achievement and downfall. Interesting. Okay, now we do have it in reverse, and this is an odd deck in the fact that it does actually read reversals. I don't know how many Oracle decks have reversals, but this one does, and I think that that's pretty phenomenal. This is such a unique deck. Okay. And the Tailor, attention to detail and pride. Woo, okay. Whole bunch of cards wanted to come out with us. The Tailor. I love this gold foil. It's insane. Woo! Okay, can we talk about the sharp objects in these cards, in the hands? So sharp objects, we've got a broken sword and some scissors, right? We have hands that are bloodied, and then we've got neat little hands. And right off the bat, I want to say that you are taking too broad of swings. You need to move with precision. You need the accuracy of scissors, not the broad swing of a sword that you're taking right now. It's too big. And I know that you're an air sign. I know that you have big, lofty goals because you have all of these thoughts in your head, right? Maybe you're a Gemini and you just want to get the shit done. I respect it. I respect it so much. Sometimes we have to trim before we can slice and swing, right? And it's that slicing and swinging that may lead to your downfall if you're not careful. You need to have that attention to detail. And we have pride and we have downfall. And I just immediately in my brain thought of the phrase, pride cometh before the fall. So check your ego there. A little hard. It sucks, but check it, right? Okay, now we're going to be moving on to your tarot cards. We're using the Star Spinner Tarot deck. If you're new here, my name is Aurora. I run Goddess Gatherings, and I have tarot readings. I have guided meditations. I have a brand new guided journal to help you become your divine self. And I even have timeline jumping and office hours. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. It's what I'm here for. I love to help. Okay, so what are your victories for the month of August? What are your victories for the month of August? Ooh, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. I love seeing this card in reverse. Okay, what are our challenges? What are our challenges for the month? Oh, cute, the Two of Wands. Well, it's not cute as a challenge, but it's cute overall. And how do we overcome this challenge? How do we overcome this challenge? Oh, the Lovers. That feels very sweet. It feels very Gemini. So let's go for it. Now, with the Five of Swords, this is typically a card where we are in our head. We are bringing a gun to a knife fight. We're over-prepared, and it's exhausting. And why are we over-prepared? It's because we don't know where to focus. We're thinking about everything at once, and we can't narrow in our options. But we have it in reverse, right? And I feel like this month, your victory is going to be on fine-tuning, on finding out what strings need to be cut instead of slashing the whole tapestry. You don't need to start over. You just need to unknot. You just need to untangle a couple of snags in the tapestry. So you're really finding that eye for detail this month, and I'm really excited for you as a result. Now, we're going to have to make a decision, and that's where we're having a hard time. We're having a hard time making a decision on where we want to go and what we want to do. And that's okay. That's life sometimes. Man, maybe you guys really, how many Geminis are watching this? And I know not every air sign is a Gemini. There's other air signs. You could be an Aquarius, or you could be what, Libra? I want to say Libra. Sorry, I'm a fire sign. I should know more. Anyway, we're looking at both options because I think there's part of you that's tired that does just want to slash the whole tapestry and go fuck it. But you shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't. You've worked too hard to completely start over, right? Even though maybe that's what people on the outside are telling you to do. They're telling you to start over. Please don't. You can just nip and tuck and you'll be fine. Now, how do we overcome this obstacle? And it's the Lovers. It's the Lovers. I need you to love yourself, and I need you to confide in someone that truly loves you and is going to want the best for you and has knowledge, solid knowledge about what it is that you're trying to accomplish, right? Not someone who just is guesstimating. And I think that your lover, I think that your loved one is going to give you some sage advice that's going to help you move forward. Now, let's just see if there's anything else that you need to know about this month before you go forward. What else do you need to know about the month of August? Oh, we've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. Here she is right side up. Okay, Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Swords. Wow, there's just so much duality in this reading today. So much duality. So with the Queen of Cups, she feels very loving, very gentle. I feel like she just picked this ship up out of a storm. She just picked it up out of a storm and is just holding it gently before she sets it down. She is aware of every person that she is in charge of, that she is responsible for, and she treats them very lovingly and she treats them very gently, and she tries to do her best as a queen to keep them emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like that's you right now. But what I need you to do is I actually want you to kind of focus on yourself instead. Don't worry about pleasing everybody else. You're focusing on yourself. And I feel like that's going to help you with this Two of Swords, right? The swords, once again, are mental clarity. We have so many sharp objects in this deck between the Five of Swords, the Champion Sword, the Tailor's Scissors, and now the Two of Swords, right? I need you to hone your senses, right? I need you to be able to close your eyes and do this instinctively. And you can't do that if you're busy focusing on everyone else but yourself. Focus on yourself this month, and that is what is going to help you. Tune everyone else out. We are ears shut. The only person whose opinion you need is that one loved one who fully understands your situation and yourself. So, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you taking the time. If it resonates, let me know. Leave me a little gust of air, a little cloud, a little something fun. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi guys, it's Aurora, and we're going to see what earth signs need to know for the month of August. Okay, we're using the Citadel Oracle deck. It is insanely beautiful, and I'm really enjoying working with it, so hopefully you enjoyed it in your reading today. So, what do earth signs need to know about the month of August? Ooh, the Poet. Okay, love the gold foil. For the Poet, we have relationships and vulnerability. That can be hard for earth signs sometimes. You're so firm that sometimes it's hard for people to penetrate your soil, right? Okay, let's do one more. What else do earth signs need to know about the month of August? Ooh, the Waker, awareness and reflection. Okay, maybe we're doing some reflecting on our vulnerability, on, how we are within our relationships. Maybe we're taking a look at our relationship dynamics and how we can change them. Okay, if you're new here, my name is Aurora. I run Goddess Gatherings. I'm a tarot reader, a timeline jumper. I have a guided journal on how to identify and become your best self. You can see Moosey Bruce over in the corner. He's a good boy. He's itchy. And I also have office hours. So if you have questions, I'm here to help. Have fun. So let's find out where you're going to succeed in the month of August. Guys, I have wanted to say every month, but August this whole time. Earlier, I almost said October for you. This time, I just almost said January. What is it with the months jumping around in my head? So, what do you need to know for August? What are your victories? Oh, the Ace of Wands. Are we getting into a new relationship? Are we getting into a new romance? Okay. We have our challenge. What is our challenge for this month? Okay, the Death card in reverse. Okay, interesting. Maybe we're having a hard time letting go of old relationships. Maybe that's why we are reevaluating how we are vulnerable with our partners and how we overcome this. We overcome it by the 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Okay, so to me, the Eight of Cups is always kind of like a leaving card. But with it in reverse, I honestly feel like you need to stay. So this month, the month of August, has you entering into new relationships, new territory. But you're having a really hard time not comparing them to past lovers, not comparing them to past friends. You keep seeing these small little details that remind you of other people. And while that can be a helpful thing, okay, hiccups, that can be a very helpful brain pattern that we have. It is literally something that has kept humans alive, being able to recognize patterns. I need you to recognize that this is not the same person. Right? Maybe these patterns are playing out over and over again because you are staying the same in every single relationship, right? I get that. I'm getting the sense that you're the kind of person that wants to flee at the first argument, flee at the first sign of trouble within the relationship. It's very much, I'll leave you before you can leave me. And that's not fair. That's not fair to this person, this new person, and that's not fair to you. Why would you just not even give them the opportunity to defend themselves when they deserve it? They deserve that opportunity to defend themselves. So what I need you to do is I need you to open your eyes. I need you to reevaluate what this relationship is and acknowledge that they're a different person and you're a different person than you were than when you were with this person you keep comparing them to. You've both changed, you know? Sorry, they haven't changed. They're a new person, but you've changed. Now, what else do you need to know for this month? What else do you need to know for August? Oh, judgment. Now, judgment is not you're being judged. Judgment is judgment day, where you are going to where you truly belong. That's how I like to look at it. So you are in the process of going to where you truly belong. This person is meant to be with you. Even if it's not forever, they're meant to teach you something very important. So if you ditch this before the right time, you're going to end up repeating this pattern that you hate for even longer, right? You're shooting yourself in the foot, okay? And the Six of Wands in reverse. Now, the Six of Wands is kind of like a public recognition, a kind of a pat yourself on the back or being patted on the back. It is a parade that's being thrown in your honor. And with it in reverse, I feel like at the end of this month, if you can stay, if you can recognize these patterns, if you can allow yourself to be more vulnerable, even if you can't say things out loud, be the poet. Write it down, right? Write it down. Send them a long text message. Write them a physical letter. They'll think it's romantic, and it will give you the time to organize your thoughts. And if you can do that, you will feel like you belong with this person because you're doing something new that you've never done before. And you'll feel so proud of yourself in a way that you've never felt proud of yourself before. So stick it out. They're a different person. You're a different person. Actually, just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. So thank you guys for being here. Let me know if that resonated, Earth signs. Leave me a little flower. Leave me a little flower in the comments if that resonated. Let me know if you've got your eye on someone. New relationship, new lover. Let me know, and I'll see you next time. Okay, if you're here, that means that you're a water sign. We're saving the best for last. So, water signs, what do you need to know about the month of August? We're going to start off with our Oracle, our Citadel Oracle deck, and then we'll go from there. Okay, what do water signs need to know about August? Ooh, the Warrior, perfectionism and burnout. Okay, look at that. We've got lots of weapons here. Perfectionism and burnout. Well, one will definitely lead to the other. That's for freaking sure. So, what else do water signs need to know? What else do water signs need to know? The Archer, biding your time and planning ahead. Okay, I will definitely say that if you are a perfectionist, biding your time and planning ahead will help prevent burnout. I think that's fantastic. Now, what I really, really like here is that most of these weapons are close range weapons, right? We've got an axe, we have a sword, we've got, I wish I knew the word for this. It's like an axe, or it's like a spear, but it's like blunt. It's like almost like a hammer, but like a big instrument. And I call myself a medieval nerd. But these are all close range weapons, right? Whereas the archer, it's an arrow. It's far out, right? You're thinking too up close, and you need to have a different perspective. You need to take a step back in order to see things properly. So let's get some more detail. We're going to move on to our Star Spinner Tarot deck. Now, if you're new here, my name is Aurora. I run Goddess Gatherings. I'm a tarot reader. I'm a timeline jumper. I've got a beautiful journal that allows you to find and become your divine self. And I also have fun office hours. So if you have questions, let me know. I'm here to help. So, what do you need to know about August? What are your victories? Ooh, your victories is the Tower in reverse. Interesting. Okay. Now, how are you going to... Whoa, what are your challenges? Okay. Now, what are your challenges? Your challenges might be getting interrupted. My husband just walked in the house, which obviously it's his house. I love him. But maybe you're getting interrupted. Maybe that's a thing. But let's find out what the cards have to say. Your challenge is the King of Coins. Interesting. If that's not a husband card, I don't know what is. And then let's find out how you're going to overcome these challenges. How are you going to overcome your challenges? Oh, the Two of Wands. By making a decision. Interesting. Okay, so let's jump into it. Haha, I get it. Rabbit, jump into it. Haha. Anyway, so with the Tower in reverse, I feel like you have been resisting something. You've been resisting letting something fall apart, right? And this month, you're just going to let the cards fall where they may. Literally. I feel like you've been seeing things too up close, and you haven't been able to have some perspective, right? And you're just wanting everything to be so perfect, so idyllic, and that's not reality, right? That's never the reality. And this month, you're actually allowing that tower moment to happen so that you can rebuild, which is fantastic. It's what you actually need. Now, your challenge is the King of Coins. Now, I'm really stuck on the potential relationship aspect of this. I've been recording for hours, and the fact that this is when he walked in feels way too synchronistic. I don't want to ignore it. So maybe you have someone in your life who is the King of Coins. Maybe they are in charge of your finances. Maybe they hold, your resources in their hand. And, maybe you've been having some issues with them. Maybe you have been having some problems communicating, and maybe you've been having some issues with your resources. And the way that you're going to overcome this is by making a decision. You two have probably had multiple conversations about the situation, and you probably have very opposite feelings about it. And I think you've just been going around in circles, right? We've got a shield for this warrior. It's a circle. You're just going over and over and over again about the same thing. And you're looking very, very up close, but maybe they are looking more long term, right? And this even reflects in our cards. The tower, that's up close. That's one part of the building. And with the King of Pentacles, he has the entire castle in the background. This person is looking more long-term than you are. And I hate to say it, but in this case, they might be right. And you've got a decision to make. Are you going to dig your heels in and continue down this same path that is going to lead to, what's the word? Destructive change. And I'm not talking about the tower, because the tower is constructive change. It's you creating a new foundation. And I feel like that's why you're resistant. It's because you've built a whole tower with this plan, but you can't build a whole castle. And you want a castle. They want a castle. It's why you're together. But you need to make a decision. And I hate to tell you what it is, but you already know what it is. Now let's get some more details. Let's pull 2 more cards to find out what else you need to know. Okay, we've got the Hermit in reverse, okay? All about knowledge, wisdom. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Wealth, luxury. We love to see it. I really feel like if... Man. Sorry, I'm just kind of like shook by this. Another thing that I've also been getting is that, you know, you might not want to be with this person long term, right? You might not. And it could be that you're afraid of being alone. And I just want to tell you that there is beauty in solitude, right? You're going to grow and learn and change all throughout your life. And if this person, if what you want at the end of the day, if what you want long term is different, vastly different, it might not be meant to be. Because at the end of the day, you have to enjoy your own company. And I almost get the sense that you're not enjoying your own company. You don't like who you are when you're with this person. And they don't recognize you anymore. And you don't recognize yourself anymore. And that's not fun. That's not who we want to be. That's not where we want to be in our relationship. But I feel like this person has made your life better, by which I mean they've provided a lot of things for you. And it's hard to feel like you're going backwards, like you won't be able to live the same kind of comfortable lifestyle if you don't have this person in your life anymore. But you can. You're actually going to feel so much better, so much more comfortable in your life if you leave this person, if you stop allowing them to dictate every aspect of your life. You can find your own health, wealth, and happiness. You can find your own resources. You are a wealth of so many things just on your own. You don't need them in order to thrive. So that's what I have to say for water signs. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're feeling loved. And even though we're focusing on one person, don't forget that you have an entire community out there. You have an entire arsenal of tools at your disposal if you will just recognize them and pick them up. So if this resonated, water signs, let me know. Leave a little wave down in the comments. Let me know what's going on with you and your relationships. And thanks for being here. It was nice to see you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, cuties.